y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome back to a new edition of Queens of the Ring Boxing Talk with myself, Nik J, and my good bestest boxing friend, BOXIANA the Menace. Friend, how you doing today? Oh, I see wine.
That's how I'm doing today, friend. I need several of these. What
Y'all
about
brace
you? Look,
yourselves.
like how was Beyonce? Because I still haven't heard how Beyonce was. She took you out.
She took me out. Friend, I had a fabulous time. I know you told me I said I was gonna come in here with my Beyonce hair Friday, but it was a lot of fun.
Because I showed, let me tell y'all, she came on the camera and I was like, where's the rest of your hair?
Listen, that was a long time to have all that. I'm not used to all that, so it was just for that night. I felt really glamorous and sparkly and whatnot. I had a great time. The show is all that. If you've been, then you know what I'm talking about. It's so many good things, so many great things that happen in the show. I
I
was trying my
heard you
best.
on the mute challenge.
Oh, we did great. We won, baby. And
Oh,
let me tell you how we won, honey. Night two, Houston night two, not night one, but night two. Houston night two won the mute challenge. And let me tell you how we won. She thought she was gonna get us, so we did the original challenge during the song "Energy," energy, and so we did the mute up, mute. Okay, cool. We did that. Fine, great, passed. So it's later on in the concert. We in like 7 songs in after the original mute challenge. She tried to trick us. She did it again out of nowhere. Guess what? We were ready. We were ready. She hit it again, and we were like, She was like, oh, y'all won that. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Night two, Houston. We did that. It was a fabulous time. Okay. Fabulous time. Nobody's fucking with Beyonce. Okay. I saw Usher this year and he's quite nice, but nobody's fucking with Beyonce. Just saying. Just saying. She's spectacular. She didn't miss a note and she sang her face off the entire time. I'm just saying. It's levels to this. She's top tier, top notch. Hey. Anyway, had a great time. That came on the heels of an already buzzing weekend because some girls did a thing on Saturday. Okay, before Sunday, some girls did a thing. Some old ladies that talk boxing did a thing on Saturday.
do you know that word has been taking me out? Old? Your mama fucking old. Your granny old if you got one. No, friend. I already told you.
You did.
No.
You did. You did.
Old? I done been a lot of things, friend. Old ain't one of them. Old ain't one.
Some old ladies did a thing on Saturday afternoon and kind of set the boxing world, I don't want to say on fire, but it sparked it just a little bit. And so just want to give another shout out to our good brother, Frank Martin, for blessing the show on Saturday and kind of turning boxing on its axis a little bit. Not a lot of bit, just a little bit. Yeah. So, friend, how do you tell the people how you really feel? Because I'm just going to put myself on mute. Everybody go mute.
You have to mute yourself, friend. You can hop in at any time. Congratulations to you, first off. Let me say that. Congratulations to you, friend. We are the hot topic. And you have a way of conducting the interview. I throw my little questions in. to bounce off yours. We work very well together. We got a lot of love for that interview, but we got more hate than we got anything. We got it bad. We got it bad. We'd have been old. We'd have been all kinds of names, and all we did was conduct the interview. And I thought it was a great interview. And then, I don't know, there was a lot of talking back and forth all week, and then pop up Shakur got an interview. And in this interview, Shakur decided to call us all your mama. Your mama and me is the same age, and I got less children. No, come back, friend. I meant what I said because I felt attacked. Old? Yo, mammy, old. Really, she not. I really could go. I really wanted to, friend. I really wanted to. But really bless these people. Like, I was very much appalled. Like, I'm so proud of Frank because he came and he said what he had to say, and he ain't said a goddamn thing else. And it was excellent. I think the interview now is like at 12K, which is very large. We have our first 12K show, and we've have our first 10K show. Because our Inaway show is literally looking at 10K. We did that with no boxers. I mean, I feel like a huge deal. Um, Congratulations to you, though. I'm very much proud of how we did. Like, friend, you really don't. I think you need to go back and watch it. Like, you handle things like a boss. Me, I'm very much childish, y'all. I'm very much will give you the not so professional part of the shit, but my friend handled the business for us, you guys. But yeah, like I was like, wow. People was like, nah, Twitter's a fool. I said I was gonna go through and like screenshot all the hate mail and post it all on social media so people could see what people. Oh, friend, they were all calling all kind of shit. Like the old lady is what's getting it for me. Old, we don't know what we talking about. Like, and they're all men. Like all of the women that watch us, they were supporting the fuck out of us. Like we got some new ladies that's watching. We got some new ladies following us on Twitter, and like they were real big and supportive of the shit. It's these grown ass men's with S's. Menses. These menses are very much haters and sassy. All in the defense of Shakur. I'm sorry for disrespecting your mans, Miss Mamas. But I tell you what, I'm not going. My friend said stop responding, and it gets the bigger part. But some of those comments that I see, I gotta respond to because I feel like calling y'all bitches. Wow, y'all grown ass men was attacking us over an interview. But shout out to Michael Benson and ESPN Sports. Oh, we made our rounds. I think Akai TV. I don't want to mispronounce your stuff, Mister. We made our rounds this week. And it's so funny, y'all. Let me tell y'all about these hating ass men, okay? There's men that don't want to give us credit for the interview, so they ain't reported on it at all. I'm not kidding, y'all. Like, this boxing shit is so petty. My friend been telling me not to quit all week. I really been wanting to quit this shit because I'm seeing the shame in these grown ass men. What did you think, friend, when you discovered that?
You know what? It wasn't a discovery. I always knew it. It just reared its ugly head. That's it. I always knew that they would come out the woodworks if ever we did something a little major. You know, you can feel it. I don't care though. That's the thing. I knew it was coming. As soon as we knew the interview was happening, I knew that we were going to get some backlash. But for me, I felt more of the love than I did the hate. Now, I'm not saying that the hate wasn't there, but I don't let that steal my shine. I like to concentrate on the good shit because I know the haters are gonna always be there. But then I also know that you have to be doing something right in order to have haters. If you ain't doing nothing right, the hate ain't gonna come. If you're doing something decent, you're gonna have haters. That comes with the territory. So I tell you all the time, turn them notifications off, quit reading them comments. And every now and again, I will engage with someone when they have something negative to say, just to see like what's really the problem. And it just really boils down to you have a difference of opinion, and that's fine. But just don't be disrespectful. You don't have to be disrespectful, you know. And yeah. And we not interrogators. They were like, well, you should ask this. Listen, I'm not an attorney. This man he came on here to tell you his position. I'm not about to interrogate him. I am not.
But here go my thing. The $1 million people didn't interrogate Shakur. They let that man come on their platform and speak freely. Like, y'all wanted to hear from him. He came, did what he needed to do, and it still wasn't enough. Like, y'all, the issue needed to be pressed. That ain't what we wanted to do. We gave that man a platform to come tell his side. He told his side. He told Coach Amber happy birthday, and he dipped. Like, I don't even know what more they could have expected out of that. We asked the questions that the people wanted to know. Are you still with Derek? Are you still with Man Down? What happened? He told his parts. And you know what's crazy? Shakur did that Mill City freaking podcast. And I'm going to tell y'all something that'll make this all make sense to y'all, because everybody kept calling Frank a duck, blah, 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 blah. Shakur is calling Frank everything but a liar. Think of everything that Shakur didn't call Frank. Have y'all heard him call him a lie yet? And if you have, can you please send it to me so I can see it for myself? Because I'm 100% sure Shakur ain't called Frank a lie, not once. But that might be just me, and maybe I can't count. It is what it is.
It is what it is. We appreciate those of you guys who did come in, who shared it, and who have been supportive. Because like I said, amongst all the hate, I feel the love. I really do. I feel the love. I look at the comments and I feel the love. I see the hate, but I'll shake a hater off in a minute. It ain't nothing to me. But we appreciate y'all. We really do. Now, there was some other stuff that happened this week in boxing. Okay. Some other stuff that has happened. And we have a huge matchup that I know my friend does not really want to talk about. I know she don't. I know, but we gonna talk about it. I know. We have to cover the other things that have happened this week, though. And so we'll start and we'll go through this rather quickly. We didn't come on and get a chance to talk about, because I was at the Beyonce concert, we didn't get to talk about how Jane beat up Joe Joyce real quick again, real fast. Friend, why he beat that man up like that?
I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all that UKI did not look good.
He looked like he had already been in a fight before the fight got started.
His ass.
Oh my God.
Straight up windmilled on him, friend. And for him to get face planted. Joe?
We thought Joe had a chin.
Joe ain't got shit. Jane put that business down on that man. A whole lot of demo.
A whole lot of demo from a grown, old man.
Old.
See what that old man did?
That's the word of the day, friend. Old. Old. Your mama.
I'm going to read some super chats. Coach Amber says, for my sisters from another mister, at some point, can we talk about Nello getting tired of the poor translation? He went out and learned English on his own. And who knew Frank was so sweet and would wish me a happy birthday? We did. We knew he was. That's why we asked him to do it. We knew he was going to be a sweetheart and do it. Ty French 600, he says, no one is paying attention to Shakur's big head ass. And yes, I added ass. Hashtag LOL. And Ty French came back. He says, do y'all's thing. Rock them. The new shock and all. And, okay, and we are. Karma Serene, hey Karma girl. She says, shout out to the queens. Keep shining, my loves. And Will, thank you, Karma. And Coach Amber came back. She says, I did not expect him to do that. Sweet wish. Yeah.
We take care of our people.
We try.
You know, because we don't know shit and we ain't shit. Just two old bitches talking boxing.
What you say, your mama? Anyway, okay,
Your
so Jank beat up on Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce really did look like he had already had a fight before he entered the ring. Like, did y'all see the bruising already on his face?
We seen it at the weigh-in. And when we came in here Friday, I told you, I said that UKI ain't heal up good, friend. Jank said he gonna end that man's career, and I think he did.
I think he did too. Where does he go from there?
Yeah, home.
You ain't shit.
He go home.
You ain't shit.
Where else can he go?
He needs to heal up, really, and truly. Speedy recovery, Joe.
He need to go back. He can be a cheerleader now. He can go back to being a cheerleader. He's still very much strong. He can still do no flips and shit. Go, let's go, Joe.
Is that his retirement job?
That is his retirement job. He can be the head cheerleading coach. Anybody's high school will hire him. Let him get out there and do 2 flips in a chair. And let it be a good cheer.
Wow. Hey, Sheena girl, thank you so much for the super sticker. And Coach Amber came back and says, how was that Beyonce concert? Girl, it was fabulous. It was fabulous. Check out my Twitter. Check out my Instagram. I posted a few couple of pictures and whatnot. I had a great time. Okay, so look. On that card, also Jessica McCaskill was on there, and I kind of felt like she got beat up and they gave her a gift. I know you have a love-hate relationship with Jessica.
I don't like some of the stuff she say. How about that? I think that I don't think she's that good. I don't know if we've been fluked or juked or something. Maybe you was on the juice because she used to not look like that. I don't know, friend. That's not an accusation. Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh, we got balloons. Did you see the balloons?
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Who did that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before in my life. I've never seen that. Allegedly. And then probably allegedly. She didn't look good.
She didn't.
No, she looked very bad, like
and wild.
She had no form, like she was just up there windmilling, friend.
She's been like that for a long time because when she beat who was it that she beat? Strong Jaw. What's her name? Who did she beat to when she first won the title? Strong Jaw.
I never paid attention to her like that, friend.
When she beat her because she was old. Who was the girl that was supposed to fight Clarissa? That who was the Strong Jaw girl that she beat? She was old though, and that's really why she beat her, because she was old.
I don't know. Let me go. Hold on. Let me look. The
Strong Jaw girl that she beat up. And while you're doing that, I'm going to let me read. Richard D says they're just mad at y'all because y'all got the interview they all wanted. And I ain't want to say that, Richard.
I mean, ask him.
They're legit. And AP the Great 28 says, Nik J, you have an OnlyFans? Respectfully. No, I do not. I do not have an OnlyFans. Sorry. Cecilia Breakers. That's the Strong Jaw. Yes.
She got a Christina Hammer jaw.
when she beat Christina Breakers, she was wild then, but she beat her, I think, just because Christina got winded and tired because she was old. So
She fought Katie Taylor?
did she? She
Hell
didn't
yeah.
beat Katie Taylor. She didn't beat her.
She didn't beat her.
Yeah, if she fought Taylor, she didn't beat her. Anyway, so she just looked like she was just out there, like you said, windmilling for her life. And I thought they gifted her. Was it a draw or did they give her the win? I think they gave her a draw. Was it a draw? They gave her the win? Okay. I didn't think she won that fight at all. I didn't think she won. And so then after her, we saw Zapata and Hitchens. Friend, what did you think about that fight?
Who?
Richardson, Hitchens, and Zapata.
You know what? I forgot about that fast. You know what, friend? I'm gonna tell you why I think I don't like him. I don't like him because of what they named him.
What did they name him?
Africa. Remember Jamie Foxx did that skit and that stand up, and he had the section where he was talking about Africa. Get away, get away, get away, get away. No, Jamie Foxx is funny. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't like that they call him Africa.
Why, friend?
I don't know. Where
is he from? Is he from Haiti or something?
No, he from her.
Oh.
He from here.
Where did the nickname come from?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Like, he should be named Hitch, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, something else that flows. It doesn't flow. It doesn't really flow.
I always fuck his name up. It's like one of the run-on names, like Richardson, Hitchison. That ain't his name.
Right.
What is it? Is it Richard Hitchens?
It's Richardson Hitchens.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's too many. It's too relatable. I don't know. I don't like it. Either way, I think he's super talented. I really would like to see him with some competition. Like, he not like Shoo to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in that group of them, but he's not like them to me. And I guess maybe I just need to see him more. He's super talented. Don't let me take away his name from his talent. Super talented, but I'm ready to see what he can do. I hate that Montana Love. He didn't get a chance to kick his dog because I see him Hitch. He a dog kicker. He was up there fucking being damn rude to Zapata, and Zapata ain't did a goddamn thing. Was up there just smiling.
You know what? I think that's the part that's a turn off for me. Like, he talks good, mad, crazy noise, which I'm just not a noise talking person. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. But I feel like when you talk good shit like that, like unprovoked shit, you just a shit talker like that, I feel like you should be probably laying people down. Like, you should be knocking folks out. Like, you shouldn't be talking that kind of good shit and going 12 rounds.
I was very much confused at why he was doing it. I was like, this ain't even wanting all of this. Like, are you okay?
I think that's the part that's like because like you said, he's extremely talented, very skillful. You know, I want to see him continue to get step up fights. Zapata was a nice test for him, and he passed with flying colors. So congratulations to him for that. But yeah, it's something. Something ain't just he hasn't quite found his groove and markability just yet. Not saying that he won't, but just not quite yet. But congratulations to him. Okay, congratulations to him. So now there was some boxing news this week. Okay. We had some huge official announcements. Okay. We're going to stay in the 140-pound division. We officially got the Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis fight. It's officially official. December 9th, San Francisco, I believe it's San Fran. Bay Area. And I did a poll. I didn't do a poll, but I posed a question. Yeah, I posed a small question. I feel like it's a semi homegoing. We know he, was pretty much raised in Vegas, but he has strong ties, strong family ties to the Bay Area, his daddy and all of that good stuff. So I'm like, y'all know I'm always trying to figure out what's the best song, what's the best way for somebody to get walked to the ring that's gonna hype the crowd up. Listen, I'm gonna age my old self again. The first thing I thought of was, I mean, how you gonna be from the Bay and you don't come out to some hard, early, exciting Hammer? Like, it's a couple of early MC Hammer songs that will get the crowd where it's supposed to be, ready for this fight. Now, I know I'm a little old and whatnot, and Hammer's a little old and whatnot, but in terms of excitement and getting the crowd ready, Hammer is iconic to me. Now, some other folks were saying E40 and some other young folks that I don't know nothing about. But what say you, chat? Go ahead. I mean, I know E40. I'm talking about the other fella that they was
Can
talking
you
about.
imagine him coming? Sprinkle me, man.
See, that's too, I love Sprinkle Me, but that's too calm.
Nah, friend, he got to go out there on some G shit. Did you see the promo they released?
Promo was banging. Promo was fire.
Say, shout out to the grill man, because he literally went and took my whole. That's how my grill gonna look real soon. I'm finna get them backs, and then when I smile, it's gonna be blinkety blank blank.
Thanks.
I was like, this is $1 million disgusting ass grill. You hear me? Like, it was worth every penny. Oh my gosh. I was like, it's beautiful. And then he do you hear me? What? Devin, don't talk to me. Talk to these people, Devin.
Listen, it was some good shit, because I ain't gonna lie. I know you ain't. I know how you are about Regis. But Regis was talking his shit a good little while.
Yeah, well, I'm should I speak? Should I speak, or am I condemned? Because I'm gonna quit. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna quit talking about these fucking boxes, because guess what? They really don't like me. Frank is the only one that like me. Oh, Shadesha. Me and Shadesha are really friends, you guys. But like, these boxes don't like me. What I should.
That is not true, friend. They just kind of be a little. They don't understand the entertainment aspect of our show.
No,
just yet.
don't bring it to me. Yeah,
they don't understand that we giggle and kiki, and we really, it is comedy and boxing colliding.
Can't laugh though, friend. Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all. The only reason y'all know about BOXIANA is because I have done this for the last at least 3 years. I get on people's asses. I be talking about these boxers. I'm very honest about them. I stay out of their personal lives majority of the time. And I support the personal lives majority of the time. Like y'all, I tell people all the time, like I love Bud's family. I love Bud's family. I'm gonna quit talking about something. Y'all, Reginald finna get beat. I'm not gonna hold my tongue. I don't care who thinks nothing about me. Reginald is fixing to get beat. Okay?
Can you call this man by his real name?
Reginald. He was Regis when we was neighbors. We're not neighbors no more. Now his name is Reginald Perugarus. Ain't that what Errol said? Regis Perugarus. That's his name now. Reginald Perugarus. He gonna have to come out there and show me something. All my people got tough love. Y'all see Mel got his life together. I worked on Maul next. Y'all see he coming along. I didn't gave everybody some order. All my Houston people, they gonna get that love. They gonna get it real hard. Regis gonna have to go out here and show me. You Southside legend. I seen him. I know what he can do. That's why if y'all remember, I've always been a huge, huge fan of Regis. You fall off, me too. We all fall down. Some of us don't get up. But I tell you, he might want to get up.
I'm gonna feel like you feel this week when that fight comes because I like them, but I know, ain't that something? You see how the Lord do us? You got to go through it first, and then here I come right behind you because I like Regis a whole lot, and y'all know I love Devin. I really am gonna be torn for that fight, but it has been made. It is December 9th. They have kicked it off with a great promo. I see y'all all in the comments talking about E40 and short. I like Too Short too. Only he come out to his verse on Blow the Whistle, but I'm talking about something that's gonna get it. When you first hear the beginning of Let's Get It Started by MC, man, say maybe you had to be there. I don't know. Or they put me in the mix. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was having a flashback with my old ass.
Okay. The fight is in the bay, right? E40 would be the one to do it. Like E40 is really, really big in the bay.
He's huge.
So I'm going to say let's go with E40. MC Hammer's a good thing, friend, but like, can he still do the leg thing? How he do?
He ain't got to do all of that. I'm talking about because he just finna run and he just gonna walk him out.
He gotta do the show, friend. If he don't come out there with them fucking pants,
see, he could come out with the pants. He come out with the pants.
He gonna have to move.
Listen, I need Devin if he gonna represent from the Bay. I need him to either have on them vintage Hammer Gazelles or have like 4 parts on the side because he used to do 2. Boom, boom. If he could do like 4 parts, boom, 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 boom. Say, man,
friend,
no,
we don't know Hammer. That we know is not Pastor Hammer.
He ain't no pastor. Hammer making that good Silicon Valley paper. He ain't no. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm losing my battle.
He got to come out there with no shirt, a vest, and the pants.
He could do that.
Okay.
Hammer's still in good shape, man. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
And if I had to, and I know this is I don't want to use him. He got to get something that's out right now that got he. You know what? Nope, I ain't gonna say that because everybody don't listen to the same music I listen to. I need to think about it. E40 is my final answer. I think.
Okay.
Any answer besides because it's gonna hype the crowd up. You know them they from out there.
It is. I'm telling y'all sleeping. I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm losing. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Just saying. Just y'all can act like y'all wasn't jamming Hammer back in the day if you want to. Whatever. Anyway, Bo DZ, the late bloomer, he says, "Peace, queens. Keep grinding." Thank you, Bo DZ. We appreciate it, and we will. Thank you so much. Who else do we have? And thank you guys who super chatted during the Frank interview, and we didn't get to read them. I didn't read them. We cut the live so quick because we were so hyped up about the interview. Thank you guys so much for those super chats last Saturday. We appreciate it. And Coach Amber came back. Coach Amber, are those soccer balls? What is that? I don't know what that is. What that mean? Say it again. Soccer mom. Soccer mom. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw her. Yeah, Is Young M.A. from Oakland? Is she from up that way? I thought she was from New York too. I thought she was
from New York too. I don't know. No, y'all, man, no. We can't. We got to come out to some Bay people.
Yeah, no, he got to represent for the Bay. He gonna be in his hometown or whatnot. You know,
they had a Dougie song that came out the Bay, I think, or some kind of leg dance song that came out the Bay that was real, real dope, and everybody was listening to. I know y'all know which one I'm talking about. Maybe something like that. Oh no, I think that boy passed away. One of the group members out that group, I think never mind. I'm sorry.
They teach me how the Dougie folks is from the Bay?
Yeah.
Really?
They took our Dougie.
Yeah. I didn't know they were from the Bay. Okay. I wouldn't be mad at that either. You know, that's like a Dallas tie a little bit. Anyway, I can't wait. I'm very excited for that fight. I think that is going to be a really good matchup. If both of those gentlemen come in on their A game, to me, that's a toss up. I will talk about it later as the fight approaches, but I'm just happy that it is finally made. We know the date, we know the place, and what we also know and what we also learned this week is that Tank Davis is hanging it up until the beginning of next year. I had questions, but I want to ask you, how do you feel about this? Tank Davis put out a tweet, says he's getting his personal life together and he'll see us next year, at the beginning of next year. What's your take on that?
As he should. Like he said, he getting his personal life together. And when he come back, it won't be no tune-up. He done already been in the ring.
Who said it won't be no tune-up when he come back?
I said it won't.
That's you talking. Okay.
He done been in the ring twice this year. A lot of y'all favorite fighters ain't even made it to the ring once this year. So I'm not talking to you Devin Haney fans because I see the little jerk in your whistle. I think that he deserves the rest of the year off. He had already fought twice, had very minimal damage, so I expect for him to come back with some real deal Holyfield. Okay, friend, don't push it. I see the look on your face. What do you have to say?
Hey, I really don't have a problem with it. I just find it interesting that he had been telling the world he was fighting 3 times this year. And then when it's time for you to make that third fight, all of a sudden, you want to get your personal life together. Now, I don't mind that. Get your personal life together. But you knew that before now. You had people thinking certain folks were not trying to make a fight with you. I don't want to use the word duck because I think it's overused in boxing, but you had certain folks and certain content creators out here just really bashing one Devin Haney because he didn't wait for him to finish getting his personal life together while he was on a vacation and, blah, 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 blah. And then you come out with this. It just makes me believe that you never intended to have a third fight this year anyway. You knew that. And I just vividly remember Bill Haney saying they asked about, what's up with this WBA, and Tank's team saying they were going in another direction, but nobody believed Bill when he said it. Like, no, they just tossed it like Bill's a liar, he be capping, no, they didn't, da-da-da-da-da. And then they even came out with their own version saying, well, after the Haney fight, we were told that, they're going to 140 and they're moving in another direction. Well, of course, because you guys have already said that you didn't want no parts of it right now. Now, I ain't saying nobody ducking. I'm just saying you knew that before now. You knew that. You knew you wasn't fighting no more.
Rest of the year off. Your guys fighting Regis. We'll see in the spring. Yeah, let Tank not fight for the rest of the year. He's fought twice, made a shitload of money doing it.
Indeed.
Let him enjoy his labor, friend. He don't have to get back in the ring. Him fighting 3 times a year, that's cool. But he ain't got to.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But he also didn't have to let the people run with that foolishness that, Devin them didn't even wait for him to get out of jail, which I thought was complete bullshit in the first place, because why do I have to wait on you because you make poor decisions? That ain't my problem. But whatever. But they tried to condemn this young man for moving up to 140, making a fight with a champion at 140, making a fight with arguably the best champion at 140. They tried to shit and poo-poo on that because he did not wait for Mr. Davis to do his time. And then you get out and we don't hear nothing from you. And then you get out, oh, we got something big coming. It's coming. And then you tell us, well, you know what? I'm going to see y'all next year. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying, be ye careful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I wish him well. I want him to get his personal life together. I can't wait because they keep saying it's going to be something big. He fighting, it's going to be big. Who you think he fighting when he come back from?
I can't. There's a list of names of people that he could fight.
I'm listening.
We had one of them on our show Saturday. There's also there's a few options, friend. But I do believe something is in the making.
What do you believe?
I don't know, because our little bro been in the gym.
Say again?
I said our little bro been in the gym.
And he's staying there.
Yeah, I know, but he doing a different kind of training. He not training like he would just to stay active. He training hard. So it's making me wonder if there's a possibility. Maybe, friend.
Well, listen, they said big, and you know, I believe Frank is huge and big, but I mean, the way they saying big, I'm thinking big like monster, big.
I don't think, no, he has a fight coming up. I seen a tweet. He's fixing to fight.
He's trying to go undisputed.
Yeah. I can't. You know what? He crazy. Like jumping up all these goddamn weight classes.
The monster is a monster.
Like, how you just gonna go for the number one spot? That's crazy.
The monster is a monster. He really and truly is a monster.
That shit on to Palace.
Yeah. And that's supposed to be what, in December too?
Yeah.
Now, can you December, January, February? Hey, I don't know. I don't know what Tank is doing. God bless him. I wish him well. But I just wish the people would stop with all the duck talk. You know, they ain't want to make the fight right now. We got Shakur fighting Edwin. I can't wait to see that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm excited about that fight.
I'm not.
I am, because I know if nothing else, Edwin's going to press the issue. So I don't think it's going to be
Shakur gets hit.
Say it again.
I said Shakur gets hit, and he might not get a hit often, but that one time he do get hit might be his time. I just want him to be the person that they like, just like Bud. I want him to be the person that they say he is. If they're saying Shakur is that guy, I believe y'all, but he gonna have to show me.
He's gonna have to show it, and I think Edwin is not gonna be gun shy, and he's gonna give him opportunities to show how good he is. So I think the fight is gonna be an exciting fight, is what I'm saying. I don't necessarily think Edwin is gonna win or anything like that. He does have the power to change some shit, though. So it's just gonna make it interesting. We'll see. He's been crying and let me not say crying. He's been deliberately calling him out for this fight. So I want him to put his money where his mouth is and make it an interesting fight, if nothing else. We have another super chat. We have a super chat from Tavis. Hey, Tavis. He says Tank only fights tune-ups, just like Keith Thurman.
Speaking of Keith Thurman.
Let me read this super chat.
Okay.
Nurse Lee. Hey, Nurse Lee. She says, hey, Queens. I don't get to see the show live, but I still want to support you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. We really appreciate it. Thank you. So what's up with Keith Thurman, friend?
If you're here, hit the like button, subscribe button for me and my friend because we're on our way to 200K by tomorrow. But did you see he said he has two fights and I don't want to call it expedition, an exhibition coming up. He's gonna fight two fights and an exhibition.
Did he now?
He did. And the same week, Clarissa called out Triple G. I know you saw that.
No, I didn't. She called out Triple G.
She did. She said she would beat his ass in a short form. I've grown more than about tired. I've grown more than about tired. I really want one of these male fighters to get in there with her. And I mean, Keith Thurman is maybe not it for me. Like, I want somebody to get in there that got a little grudge against her because they don't like her antics and go in there and beat the shit out of her. Like, for real, for real. I'm not going to keep listening to this shit. I refuse. I'm not going to. Why do we have to keep rehashing this? You going to beat Triple G's ass? And I know he got O's, but the power is the last thing to go. And I don't know if you didn't heard about some of them shots that Triple G done threw on these motherfuckers. Like, he really be throwing them hoes. So go somebody with a little bit of power, that with a little bit of grudge, make her day. When you're ready to say make her day, or let her go fight. You know what? I can't even get with. I can't even do it in an exhibition. I'm sorry. I feel like men fighting women, women fight men is wrong. We ain't supposed to be mixing the shit like that. Because pretty soon, what's going to happen when they start sanctioning these fights? And these girls think they can get in there and bang with these boys because they're taking it easy on them and sparring. In reality, sis, what man can you knock out?
She's saying she's not saying she can knock him out. She's saying her skills.
No, not your skills, and $500 million will make that shit happen. You're not strong enough to put nothing on these men to make them respect you to stop throwing punches in your direction. You fighting the little thin ass white boys in the ring and shit, man. Like, what you got for them men?
I don't know why she keeps saying that, but I did see a clip of her today talking good shit about Shadeja. You know, she's at the fight. And she was saying how you know, the belt is, I guess, vacant right now because Savannah is injured. And she was like, you know, I'm available, but, you know, people got real quiet when I put it out there and blah, 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 and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, we still want the fight, girl. We still want it. We still want that fight. We do.
Nobody says nobody ever.
Yeah.
Like, they got her and she got some weird ass fucking fans. Like, they watching this show right now, watching me to see if we talk about her so they can go and like make tweets from their blocked accounts and shit about us. You weird fucks. Let's make one thing clear. Like, her and her fans are the only people that think people are scared of her. Like, Clarissa is good.
She's
not
really good.
that girl's talent. Like, go off.
She's really good.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
These people are not scared to fight you. Shadesha really wants to fight her. And she gonna keep on picking at my friend. And she gonna actually pick her off because she's picking. She's not trying to build a fight. She picking. My friend ain't gonna let her pick on her too much longer. And I'm telling you, friend, the moment they make that fight, the night of the fight, they gonna be in there and the camera gonna pan around and I'm gonna be in there racking them bitches up. Y'all gonna see me and my arms gonna be up in the air like this. They gonna be like, get your friend. And when we get out there, I'm going to sit in the front row. And I'm going to be racking them hoes out there on the front row. Whoop her ass, friend. Beat her ass. Just because I don't like for people to pick on other people. And like, I ain't the person to put nobody down to build up somebody else. But the shit that she be doing is weird. Like, you legitimately could be everybody's friend. You can be great. You can be all the things that you want to be and not be so self-dick sucking. It's weird.
I just, even with all of that, I'm more fascinated with why she has this infatuation with fighting Keith Thurman. Why? What is it about him that 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 she finds so that anyway? So moving on. Let's get to the main event for tomorrow, the main card for tomorrow. I know, friend, I tried to hold it off as long as I possibly could because I know this is heartbreaking for you. I know it is. We're going to start with the undercard, okay? We're going to start with the undercard, and we're going to start with Ugas versus Barrios, okay? This is our first time seeing Ugas back since he got beat and mauled by Errol Spence Jr. in April of 2021. Was it 2021 or 2022? Either way, he is completely and totally healed, and he is back to fight our Texas brethren, Mario Barrios. Okay, Mario Barrios is coming off of a win. He's getting acclimated to 147 pounds. Friend, they both look really good on the scales. Mario Barrios looks good. He looks like he's settled into 147. I'm anxious to see how well Ugas is going to return after his long layoff. He's an exceptional boxer, so that's going to be an interesting matchup. How do you see this fight going down? Who you have winning?
I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, I'm rooting for my Texas people all weekend. This Canelo and Charlo, I'm torn. But like, I'm proud of Mel. I'm very proud of him, and so we'll get to that. But I want to see Mario Barrios win. I think that one loss to Tank kind of like pushed him back in the. He got to start all the way over. So like, want to see him on top. So I'm going with Mario Barrios because I don't think the Cuban eye is healed up good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Y'all know once that shit get hit, a lot of the times it get fucked up again, and it don't take much to do it.
Do you think Mario Barrios will be able to target his eye?
I do. I do. Now, if Uga's coming there with that big ass cobra back like he did in there with Errol, might be a long night for Mario, but I think Mario got enough to do it.
Okay.
He lost to Keith Thurman too, didn't he?
Who?
Mario.
He did.
Okay, so you know what?
But he didn't take brutal beat. Well,
yes, he
Tank
did.
beat him up bad. Tank
spread across his face like a pregnant woman. I was so sad to see that man's nose look like that. I was like, damn. It was it's wide. Okay.
He looked like one of them people.
He do. He did. I'm gonna go with.
He looked like one of the water Mexicans.
I look like a water Mexican.
No, he looked like one of the water Mexicans. Not you. No. Mm-mm. He looked like one of the water Mexicans from Black Panther. Like, I want to do him like that when I see him. Yeah. I think so. So are you changing your pick?
I'm gonna stay with Mario Barrios. No, I'm going with Ugas.
You think Ugas gonna win?
From Errol, and Errol was throwing them bitches on Ugas, and Ugas kept coming. I'm gonna go with Ugas. I'm gonna go with Ugas.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me get this super chat. Anthony Bolton, how you doing, Anthony? He says, road to 200K. Salute. 200K by in the morning, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe. Coach Amber came back and she says, knock out a soccer mom and then come back. Boy, she be on Clarissa's helmet. Do you understand me? Tevis Smith, thank you, Tevis. He came back. He says it's the lisp. That's what attracts her. You think that's what it is? I don't know. Okay, but look, I think, and I like Mario Barrios a whole lot, but I do have to take into consideration those 2 losses he had, and the 2 losses he had were bad losses. Ugas did come off of a really brutal fight, but as you stated, friend, it was a TKO. He was still on his feet. He was still wanting and willing to fight with that eye closed shit. So, and he's a really good boxer. Mario Barrios is a good boxer, but I don't think he's as good as boxer as Ugas. And I think their power may be even. So this long layover, I'm torn. I can't lie, I'm torn. I'm going with Mario Barrios. I think he's gonna win on points. I think he's gonna get a decision win. I think Mario Barrios is gonna win a decision tomorrow. That's what I think. I don't know how recovered or if Ugas can recover. We'll see tomorrow because this is gonna be a really good test for him. Okay, so the next fight after that is Erickson the Hammer Lubin versus Jesus Big Cobra Back Ramos. Now, he the one got a good big Cobra back. Friend, after what he did to Joey Spencer, and I know Joey was a little boy. He had Joey in there looking like a little boy. Friend, tell me how you see that fight going. Did you see the weigh-in?
I did.
How'd you feel they looked on the scale?
Soraya, I hope you're not watching because I know that's your brother, and every time I talk about him, you be like, don't say that about my brother. But listen, I just don't. Every time I think about Lubin, I think about him looking like Elephant Man. Don't leave. Okay. He had a pass in his last fight. That boy didn't train. He looked extra fucking sloppy and pitiful. This motherfucker you finna get in the ring with tomorrow ain't no hope. And he loved to throw. Hoe and throw rhyme. No, they go together. Hoe, he ain't no hoe, and he like to throw. I'm very much afraid for that man. I know y'all say he good. I just think that once he get hit with that right punch, y'all gonna see what y'all saw against Sebastian Fundora once Fundora started getting on his ass. He was doing good with Fundora. He knocked him down, didn't he?
He did.
And then when Fundora was able to see clearly enough, he started beating on his ass. That man is blind. That man is blind. And that's my final answer. He cannot see. He need to see an eye man. But anyways, friend, I want to say I hope Ramos take it easy on him tomorrow. Because Lubin do good till he can't do good no more. And it's going to be one of them situations tomorrow because Ramos ain't no hope. That's it.
And a lot of people speak very highly of Lubin, but I just have never been sold on him. They do. They speak very highly of him. I think it's more of his trainer than it is him that they respect. Because he had a good win his last fight, but I don't see anything special, and you can't be regular with Ramos.
Like he literally, friend, I can't think of anything that Lubin can do to keep that man off of him. Like Ramos come forward 100% of the time. Like I don't think I've ever seen him fight on his back foot yet. I'm afraid for him. Lubin don't have nothing to do to that man. Nothing.
And he said, he the hammer. He got heavy fists. He's going to need every bit of every good thing that he has to offer tomorrow because Ramos is tough. He's a hard out. He's a very hard out. I'm not saying Lubin can't win because I think Lubin can. I don't see it. I just feel like Ramos is on a mission. 154 is wide open, is about to be wide open, kind of, sort of. And I think he's on a mission. He is on a mission. And Erickson is good, but he's not consistent enough for me. That's the word I'm looking for. He's not consistent enough for me. And so tomorrow's lights are going to be extremely bright. And if I just have to be hard pressed to pick somebody, I feel like that pressure that Ramos is going to put on him is going to be probably too much. I really want Erickson to win, but I just don't believe he gonna win. I really don't. I got Ramos, and Lord forbid, but I think he gonna knock him out. Sorry. I think he's gonna knock him out.
I agree with you. And if they don't knock him out, his corner gonna stop that fucking fight. Cause I'm telling you, Sebastian Fundora put a car wreck on him. And I don't know how his face recovered. But once you get hit like that, your face bust up and swell like that, to me, it never heals up correctly. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And for so long, like it went for a long period of time. It wasn't a quick bang up. He got beat up for a long period of time before they decided to stop that fight. Like that man was unrecognizable. It was bad. It was real bad, all bad, real bad, all bad. I wish him the best, but I don't know. And my gut is telling me Ramos is on a mission. That's what my gut is telling me. Now, there was a big to-do today at the T-Mobile Arena. Okay, they had the weigh-in outside, and this too, you guys, because a lot of people do not realize that most of these weigh-ins that we see are ceremonial weigh-ins. They typically happen earlier in the day, the official ones. They happen earlier in the day, and then we get to see, as a crowd and as the general public, the ceremonial weigh-ins. Okay, so that's what we got a chance to see today. They weighed in earlier today. Both fighters made weight. Thankfully, everybody on the card made weight. Okay, nobody had any issues making weight. Jamel Charlo, Canelo Alvarez both came in at the exact same weight. Both look great to me. A lot of people saying that Canelo looks, thicker than they thought he was going to be looking and whatnot. Friends, I know this is a difficult one for you. I want to know how you felt about, first of all, did you hear the music that Mel walked into? I was saying,
He was on his best. BESS.
Did I say Jamal? I meant Jamel. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But look, I'm very proud of him. I'm proud to see him getting his moment. Regardless how the moment goes for him, I'm proud to see him get his moment. He's been able to show people that he's grown up. There is no more, it's big male, but it's grown male now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it for him. Child, she there. She not being her normal usual self. She was there to support her husband. Let's go off, you wives. I love it. Canelo mean business. And there was something that I noticed. When Canelo be in his zone, he get that herpes shit on his lip. He got bumps.
He had him again today?
He had him. And I was like, oh no. Oh, I don't know what to think. But I'm so torn, y'all. It was so hard for me to see my two favoriteest people in the world have to get up there and look at each other in the face. Like, it's gonna be hard for me to watch tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it, but it's gonna be very much hard for me to watch. Canelo had on his yellow, so they let me know tomorrow the colors is gonna be supreme. They look good on the scale. This is hard, friend. I know they gonna be in there hitting on each other, and somebody might get stopped. Somebody might get stopped. That's what hurt me the most. I do hope that I just want Mel to go in there and be the best person that he know he can be. I want him to be him. Because if he go in there and doubt himself for any moment, Canelo gonna feed on that, and he gonna use it against him. Canelo mean business. He had that shit on his lip. Like that when he normally do that, he had that shit against Caleb Plant. And I just want Mel to go in there and be himself. I hopefully Canelo will be the Canelo that we've been seeing, which is around 6 or 7. He started not fighting like himself anymore. He still fight hard, but it's not like it intense as it was. And what? Go ahead, friend. I feel like you got something you want to say.
I don't. I'm listening.
I feel like you do, but I've been seeing a lot of people that say Mill don't have no chance, blah, 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 blah. We still got to remember who we talking about. We talking about Jermell Charlo, a man that punched a man in the stomach and gave him a seizure. Let's be for real. His punch placement is very accurate. So, I can't pick. I honestly, if I really had to choose, I wouldn't watch the fight. I'll get up and watch the highlights Sunday morning.
Oh, you gonna watch?
I know I'm gonna watch it, but I don't want to watch it. I can't pick because whoever win, I'm gonna celebrate for them. Whoever lose, I'm gonna be sad for them. So I have no dog in this. Like
you got dogs. Yeah, you go. You got two. You got two dogs. Yes, you do. You got to choose. Who winning tomorrow? Put your big girl drawers on.
Mel has to get in there tomorrow and do something spectacular to beat Canelo Alvarez. And when I say spectacular, I mean he has to be 100% perfect for 12 rounds or however long it goes to beat Canelo Alvarez, because we know this to be true. Normally, when Canelo Alvarez fights, he's normally up 4 rounds on the scorecards. So, I'm going to go with Jermell beating Canelo Alvarez tomorrow.
Really? We got it out of her, y'all. We got it out of her. How, friend? How is he going to do it?
That tank gonna empty on Canelo. It's been like that since Bivol. He had a hard time. Like, I just feel like if Mel go in there and be himself, I feel like he can do it. Okay. This hurt me. No, this hurt.
Is it gonna be a decision, or are we gonna see?
It won't go down to the cards.
Oh, we talking a knockout?
One thing I know about Eddie Reynoso, he loved Canelo like a brother. Mm-hmm. Don't throw that towel in for Canelo if he getting hurt too bad. Canelo not gonna want. Canelo is, that go out on your shield shit. He about all that. So that's a Mexican. I know y'all think he white, but he a real Mexican. I think Charlo get him. If he don't get him early, I think it's gonna be like in the last of the 12th.
Ooh. Okay, let me get to some of these super chats. Ooh. Brent Fox. Hey, Brent. He says, hello, my queens of the ring. So proud of you both. BOXIANA caught me off guard with the look. VJ, I mean no harm already. Ain't she cute? Ain't she cute tonight? And 619 Cali Factor, he says, hi, queens. I think Canelo stops Jermell around the 9th or 10th round. I think the weight and the 16-month layoff will hurt Jermell. Okay. I understand that. I see where,
It's Friday, right?
It is.
Well then, okay.
Oh, you're not tasked with telling the truth.
I don't have to today.
Okay. All right.
We know, and that's all we know. Like
that's all.
I don't want people to think that I'm like leaning over for Mel, because y'all know Canelo is my guy.
He is.
The little bit of bread always gonna go on my guy. So I want Mel to win, so I'm gonna pick him. But I know King Saul. I know Saul. So I mean,
so your heart is with Mel, but what is your head saying? Play like it's Sunday.
The bread gotta go on Canelo, friend.
Wow. Your heart is with Mel. Your head is with Mel. With Nella.
With the Araceli jokes now, because I know y'all want to. Yeah. These are both my guys. Can I say I pick both of them to win. I pick Mel and I pick Canelo to win.
You can't have it both ways.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
A draw.
A
there
draw.
You go. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I think some good points are being made in the comment section. I'm reading as many of them as I can. And I have been saying for a while now, I'm riding with Big Mel. First of all, I have been an advocate of the growth. I have been calling for him to calm his ass down and find something that's going to bring him down just a little bit. Like, because at one point, my friend was calling them the cocaine Charlos. I didn't like them like that, amped up all the time about every little thing, get triggered and all of that. No, life should not be that triggering all the time. So I know a lot of people were like, when is the real Melo? When is the real Mel going to come out? And I don't like all of this. No, he's just focused. This is the biggest task at hand for him right now of his career ever. But the reason why I'm picking Mel is because I remember that fight where him and his brother were ringside. And they were intently studying Canelo. And I want to say it was the Caleb Plant fight. He was like, I can beat him. I could beat him. You have to believe that shit. Like, that was a very candid moment. And in his mind, he was looking at that man and he was like, I can beat him. You have to have that. You really have to have that. And I believe that he believes that. Canelo is good, but he ain't never been just like the great Canelo for me. He's been good, but no, he hasn't. Y'all know how I feel about him. I told y'all when he was fighting Bivol what was going to happen. I told y'all. I'm just saying, he's good, but he's not unbeatable. He's gotten older. He's got more traction on him. And he's just not unbeatable to me. I feel like he can be beat. I feel like Charlo has the skills and the tools. I've never seen Jamel get tired in a fight. I think him being at a more comfortable weight for him. I know people are saying 168 is a lot. That's a big jumper. It is, but him making 154, I don't want to say it was a challenge, but it's not natural. I think 168 is a very natural weight for him. He can concentrate on power. I believe his power is going to translate. The only thing that gives me cause to pause is the layoff and the fact that he's coming off of an injury with that hand. Now, if he tweaks that hand during the fight, we might have a problem. But that's the only thing that gives me cause to pause. I really believe, and this is the other thing, I was, as I'm in channels all over YouTube, just listening to people's commentary and whatnot. And you said it before on numerous occasions. Mel, it takes him 2 chances to get it right. Okay, well, he lost the first fight with Harrison, came back and won the second one. Scored a draw with Castano in the first fight, came back, scored a knockout. Well, this time he's not going to need neither one of them. This time he's just going to win outright. And the replay or the second fight will be because it's in the contract for Canelo. I believe Jermell Charlo is ready. I think this is his moment. He came out looking ready to go. All of that angst that everybody is so used to seeing, it's going to show up in the ring tomorrow. He has controlled himself. I love the way he's found a way to control his emotions. He's not all over the place. He's ready to go. That's a sign of maturity to me. I don't know about y'all, but that is a sign of maturity to me. And he's going to need all of that in order to beat Canelo. He knows he's under enemy lines. All those people there were there today basically for Canelo. He knows exactly what he's stepping into. He has a calm voice in his head in Derrick James. I believe he's going to listen to his corner tomorrow. And I think he just has the tools and the skills to beat Canelo Alvarez, because to me, he's not unbeatable. Go ahead, friend.
Well, hopefully his trainer gave him enough attention.
That's what we're doing today.
Nobody's far from it from me, friend. Because I still got a little grudge on my heart from what I know and what that's all I know. Hopefully he got enough. Hopefully
Well,
he wasn't in the UK with AJ.
well, the one thing I do know is he's not the only person that trains Charlo. So maybe that's going to be to his advantage as well. But I think
I love everybody, friend.
I know you do.
Love everybody, but everybody gotta get it when it's their time. They become biased and shit, and then I get up here and say shit like that. They're never here for those type of things. They're only here when we're talking about their favorite fighter, not when I'm talking about mine or his team. That everybody can get the criticism.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It came across my mind too.
That's my family too. But what I'm telling you is, I hope he gave Mel enough attention. Period. Because I know I have a conversation with you, Aunt Jackie. I'll tell you what I know.
And I'm gonna read this here super chat real quick. No filter Tony, aka Ubergas. He says, "Real talk. I think Mel can win, but if it's not a knockout, they're going to gift Saul the win. No disrespect. I have a thought about that too." And Tony came back. He says, "I'm still betting on Big Mel. Me too. And I got Big Mel TKO round 10. That's what I'm calling. I got Big Mel TKO round 10.
Friend.
I do.
Canelo ain't getting knocked out.
He not, but they gonna stop it though.
I don't know, friend. That's a big.
You know who gonna stop it? The ref gonna stop it. The ref is gonna stop the fight because listen, I saw what John Ryder did to Canelo. He on the back end to me. He on the back end.
He talking about Saul. He got lips, friend. He didn't have the lips when he went against John Ryder. You know, when you stress it, come out. And this has been a very stressful time. He got it on.
Friend, he had the lips when he fought Caleb Plant. And if I'm being honest with you, before Caleb Plant got knocked out, that fight was real close. Real close.
No, I just didn't see it like that, friend.
I
didn't. Maybe I need to go and watch it again. It didn't look that close.
Watch it again. He was getting outboxed by Caleb Plant. Caleb's gas tank is worse than Canelo's, but Mel's gas tank is better than both. So I am riding with my Texas brethren. One, because I really do believe he has the skills and the talent to beat Canelo Alvarez. Two, because he's from Texas. Three, because I recognize the grown man. I recognize the growth. He is going to make this opportunity count. And I want to see him win. I want to see him win.
No, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that Caleb Plant fight because Caleb Plant was getting his ass beat. I don't know what y'all saw, but okay.
Mm-mm. He was getting beat up.
It's a draw for me. My friend picking Mel, and I got it as a draw. Because they both my fighters, and I refuse. That's like Bud fighting himself and asking y'all to choose. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. It's a draw. May the best man win. Or
Mel in 10.
Well,
Mel in 10 or the back half of the fight, but I got Mel in 10. That's how I'm feeling today. That's where my heart is at.
If we have to be frank, it's going to be in the 12th round sometime. Because he can't let this go down to the cards. He needs a clear, decisive win over Canelo tomorrow. It can't be, well, this is a swing round. He can't take no rounds off, friend. He got to go in that bitch and go hard.
He does. He does. And I think he knows that. I think he knows that. He knows what he's up against. He knows that. I don't think he's going to do too much, try to do too much, but he knows what he's up against. He knows who it is, but I just feel like he believes that he can beat Canelo, and you got to believe that shit first. You can't be in there starstruck. And I saw something else at that weigh-in. Canelo been trying to make it. He been trying to do things to like bring out the crazy. Even in the weigh-in today, in the face-to-face, Charlo was there. He was looking down on him, and he had this smirk on his face like, yeah, I got this. And it feels like Canelo knew that. Because I don't know if y'all saw it, but Canelo went from being there doing the regular weigh-in to clenched fists. What you tight it? What's going on? What you trying to do? Cinnamon? What is going on? Canelo, what are we doing here? Why are you so mad? He ain't giving you that kind of energy. He looked like he couldn't believe he was sunny. Look, that's just what I got. I don't know.
The name calling is unnecessary. I heard the Canelo in your voice. Like, come on now. We ain't got to shade Canelo. They ain't got to do that. We're going to leave that alone. Canelo is Mexican. I see he's more Mexican. You, phenomenal Mexican. You're from Arizona.
Speaking of Arizona.
I was waiting for you to get to.
Yeah. Speaking of Arizona, and let me get Shawala. Thank you, girl. She says, speak on it, Nik J. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Felt like he had Canelo a little shook just by being big male. Anyway, speaking of Arizona, so there was another fight finalized, and we're going to get on out of here because we almost at an hour and a half. Baby, we got another fight that's finalized, and I want to know, yes, first of all, I want to know how you felt about Big Maul showing up for his brother today.
It's been an emotional week for me, so I sat in my corner and I boo-hooed like a newborn baby. I'm so proud to see his brother in his corner. Some clips were released of an interview that Maul did, and you know how when people do these clips, they cut it right at the spot where it seemed like he talking negative. So I had to go back and rewatch the whole thing, and it was the complete opposite of what they had clipped. Like, I'm proud of them, man. Like, it's been a long journey. The PR work was good. I'm proud, friend. I was crying, boo-hooing, sitting over there in that corner, dabbing at my little. I was nice, beautiful moment that needs to be solved because everybody been under the pressure. These niggas don't like each other. They beefing, but every sibling, we all got them clashes. If you got a sibling, you know exactly what that is. I'll get mad at my sister and not talk to her for 24 hours. But when I call her 24 hours later, we finna act like ain't nothing happened. Like, it's the bipolar in us, friend. Like, it just happens. They bipolar too. That's why they doing that to each other. Like, siblings ain't supposed to get along like that. But if you got a little disorder, you just, that's just how you get along. Very proud of them. Very grateful to see them getting along good. Chai was there. She was holding the belts. I was like, look at the family unit. This is what he needed. A good, positive, clear head going into this shit. The last thing he needed to be worried about was beef with a goddamn brother. But you know, some siblings is like that. They'd like to take away from your moment, but this wasn't a moment taker, and I'm proud of them. And
It wasn't. It wasn't a moment taker. I was really happy that he showed up. He didn't make a big scene. He was just there. And by him being there, you know, cameras were going to be flashing and all in the way and whatnot. But he sat down. He didn't try to get on stage. None of that. He was there. To me, it felt like he was there. I don't even know if they talked or not. I'm sure they have. But he was there to be supportive. This is the biggest moment of his brother's life, his twins' life, boxing life. Right. So everybody was wondering if he was going to show up, if he was going to be there. And of course he was there. I was very happy to see him there. Hope that it gave Jermell the boost of energy that he needed, whether he needed it or not. It's nothing like having your people there to support you, whether rah-rah like I would be, or just to sit there quietly, just to know that they are there supporting you. So I was very happy to see that. I wish, I hope that gave him an extra oomph that he needed. But we also found out today that Jermall Charlo is going to be back in the ring. And he is going to be fighting on the undercard of David Benavidez versus Boo Boo Andrade. And he's going to be fighting David's older brother, Jose Benavidez Jr. Who knew? Everybody was expecting Caleb Plant, but he's coming back. Jose ain't no punk, but I think he should handle him pretty. Yeah, I think he should handle him, but Jose ain't no punk. But I think this is going to probably be his first fight at 160.
I don't want to say he ain't no punk, but who he just fought? He got beat by somebody here recently.
Did he get beat by somebody?
154, he got whooped. Danny Garcia.
Somebody did just beat him.
It wasn't Danny. Did Danny fight him?
Was it? Look, it was Danny.
It was Danny, right?
It was Danny Garcia, I believe.
I do believe it was Danny.
Yeah, it was Danny Garcia.
He didn't look that good against Danny Garcia. But hey, this your first fight up there at 160. We gonna see. Like, he didn't look that good.
He didn't, but he ain't finna lay down. Is what I'm saying.
He gonna have to get in a windmill. He gonna have to get in there windmill. I don't want to. We love the Benavidez family over here.
We do.
David will be back on the show. They didn't announce the fight, so you know what I'm saying. You know, I've been working my jelly magic, but
I think it's a good fight back for Jamal. I think it's a better fight than him getting in the ring with Caleb Plant, his first fight back after a 2-year layoff.
I'm sure there was another name way down in the hundreds they could have brought for that. We're going to see, friend. Hopefully he looked better than he did against Danny Garcia.
Hopefully. I want to see what Maul has left, because all of that is yet to be determined. Okay, I wish him well. I hope he is in a great headspace. I want to see him get back, and this feels like a good fight back for him. But also, like I said, y'all, we have been blessed with another good banger to close out the year. We got David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. I am excited. Man, listen. Y'all talking that noise about Showtime and PBC, but PBC is still putting on cards. Okay?
We also getting Fury versus Usyk.
Boxing is showing out. Boxing is showing out in 2023. Okay. It's been the best year of boxing I've seen in quite a long time. So we just got dropped the bomb that Usyk and Fury is a done deal. Of course, granted, Fury wins against Ngannou, which we all pretty much basically have him winning against Ngannou. It's boxing though, so anything can happen. But friends, did you ever think we would get to this day? Heavyweight division will have an undisputed champion to close out the year. No, is it to close out the year? Did they say when? Have they said when that fight is going to be? Next year?
I think it's at the end of the year or like January or something like that.
When Fury is fighting Ngannou in October, right? Okay, so this is probably going to be in January, the beginning of the year. Okay. Well, friend, we have a big one coming up tomorrow. We got to go to sleep and wake up one more night, and we get a good one. I think this is going to be a very competitive, excellent fight. The whole card is full of bangers, so we should be thoroughly entertained tomorrow. Friend, do you have anything else for our wonderful chat tonight?
No, thank y'all for coming through. I hope y'all had a great time. 200K by tomorrow. If you're new here and you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, share this with your friends. We're here majority of the Fridays and majority of the Sundays, unless we need to pop up on you on a Saturday to deliver you some breaking news. And just an FYI, we are not journalists. We are content creators. I repeat, we are not journalists. We are content creators. So don't think this is like a journalist gig. We're not writing no
articles.
No articles. None of that. Shout out to the people that showed us a shitload of love this week because we needed it and we appreciate that. We are literally, we have met our next goal. We staring down 4K. And when I say staring down 4K, I mean literally staring down 4K. So we'll be back here to discuss the outcome of Canelo versus Charlo on Sunday, 7:30. Unless there's a game. We need to check the schedule.
It's 7:30.
7:30? 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be here to give you our thoughts about Canelo versus Charlo.
All right. We had another super chat that slid in here on us. Joseph Curtis, we surely appreciate you. Hello, lovely ladies. Salute, chat. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much. And Andre Styles said, Andre, you just going to give us journalist degrees. Is that what you're going to do? Y'all are nuts. Listen, no, it's not an Eagles green shirt, the messenger. It's a gray Texas.
She need to get a never mind. I don't want her to start about my Texans. So no.
You play too much. I know you see that Lone Star State. I know you see that Texas. Ain't nothing green about it. This is gray. And if we're going to be specific, it can be cowboy gray. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? Yeah, don't do that. Anyway, thank you guys. We appreciate you for coming. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please share the episode with your friends. We do this every Friday night, and we'll be back on Sunday to recap.
I'm sorry, friend. I ain't mean. But if you haven't seen the interview, scroll down 2 shows, and you can find the Frank Martin interview that we did on Saturday. It was lit live and extra local.
Absolutely. And who do I have tomorrow? USC versus the Buffs. I'm always riding with the Buffs. I know they're probably not gonna win tomorrow's game because they down some players. But I'm cheering for the Buffs. Okay. I have feelings about USC and their quarterback. I might share them with y'all one time. I mean, it really doesn't. It has nothing to do with his play, but I have feelings about him. Anyway, I'm cheering for the Buffs, but they probably gonna lose tomorrow. We had another super chat that slid on through here. Hey, Big Dose 513. He says, congratulations on the Frank Martin interview. That was big, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Big Dose. We appreciate it. Listen, we'll see y'all on Sunday to talk about Charlo's excellent, devastating win over Canelo Alvarez. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all Sunday. Have a great weekend. Peace, y'all.